do it. Sometimes I pick up chocolate when I'm at the supermarket. Do I need it? Not really, but do I want it? Is it miscellaneous? I'm like, yeah. Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalist videos. Today's video is going to be 10 things I still buy as a minimalist. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's go. Woo. A little bit of housekeeping before we get started. If you want to consider helping out my channel, maybe take a look at my Patreon, and if not, then just give this video a thumbs up and a like to help me with the algorithm. And let's get right into the 10 points. Number 1, fast food. I'm kind of guilty about this one. I am not a very Steffingram follower in the sense that I still do buy takeout and stuff like that, and I buy fast food. A disclaimer, I buy cheap fast food. I like buying McDonald's with coupons, and I like getting Timmy's, although Timmy is really expensive now. But yeah, I really do enjoy buying fast food. I think it's because of my eating disorder days. I think that buying or eating fast food is a privilege. So that's something that I haven't cut out of my life and I'm not an advocate for. I'm really happy buying fast food, and I don't think for any foreseeable future will I be cutting that out. I know a lot of minimalists eat very clean and eat very healthy, and I do too for the most part, but I do still have a budget and I'm very happy to spend money on fast food. All right, number 2, socks and underwear. Even though I don't own a lot of socks and underwear, since I own very little, I run through them really fast. So I do actually end up buying underwear and socks. I wouldn't say infrequently, but because I have a small amount of them and I wear them to death, I do get to pick up new underwear and socks, I guess, on a rotational basis. And I'm really happy buying socks and underwear because these are things that, I don't know, I feel like are not really glorified as important items. I think maybe jackets and shirts and pants are, but these undergarments are really important. I mean, if they have holes in either of those, whether your socks or your underwear, it's just not a good look and it's just so uncomfortable. So I always make sure that these articles of clothing are in tip-top shape and are good and are serving me. And when they get worn out, I am quick to replace them and get new ones. Number 3, stationery. I used to be very pro paperless in some stages of my minimalism, but I've kind of returned back to using my hand to write things out, and I have found that it just suits me better. I'm a lot more productive. My thoughts are more streamlined and clear. I guess because I'm a visual learner, I guess I'm more tactile, so having that written out really helps me. When I used to write it on my phone or write it on my laptop, it got very cluttered and very I couldn't keep things straight, and I felt very overwhelmed. So I still actually do spend money on stationery, notebooks, pens, highlighters, agendas, and I'm actually okay with spending the money on that. All right, number 4, makeup. I'm on a 1-year no buy. I think I'm 4 months in now, but makeup is something that I think I probably will buy for the rest of my life. Probably not in excess in the way that I used to, but definitely it's still going to be something that I will purchase and replenish in my life. I'll probably still pick up a foundation or pick up some eyeshadows or mascara and just call it a day, maybe one lipstick. Given how long it takes to use up makeup, I'll probably buy once a year. But yeah, I think me and makeup, it's a thing, and I will continue to buy it probably till how long? Maybe one day I'll tire of it and I won't buy it anymore. But as things stand right now as a minimalist, I still purchase makeup. Not currently, once my 1 year is over. All right, number 5, simple skincare facial wash. I'm very vain and I think my face is really important, at least, given my hobby is YouTubing. So I like to kind of invest a little bit in my face. So I do have some skincare. I like using gold serums for my face and aloe, and that's pretty much it. And then for face washes, something really gentle like Neutrogena or Shiseido, and I do spend the money on that, and I think it's okay. It's pretty affordable when you think about it. I mean, aloe is only a couple dollars. I pick up inexpensive, no brand gold serums, face wash, $5. It's worth the money, I think. You don't have to spend a lot, but you can spend a little, and it's okay. Number 6, vacations, plane tickets. Currently, with the state of affairs, with COVID and all that, we're not traveling. But if you've been following my channel before COVID happened, you'll know that one of the things that I spend the most money on is travel. Travel is extremely important to me. I travel a lot. I've been to many countries, and I'm really satisfied with how much time and I guess money I've spent on travel. Probably more than I care to admit or wish that I had spent. But it's just something that just really enriches my life. It makes me feel very happy. I love flying. I love being on the plane. I love packing. I love everything about it. I love traveling and taking pictures and experiencing new things and eating new foods. And it's just, I feel those are some of the raison d'etres that I have in my life, and traveling is one of them. And I'm perfectly fine spending money on vacay, travel, plane tickets. Number 7, technology. I actually really like technology. I know that I think this is actually a common trope among minimalists since a lot of us tend to go paperless. But I guess also with like YouTubing and all of that. But a lot of us, well, actually, I shouldn't speak for a lot of us, but I have found that my love of technology is common within the minimalism community. So I'm perfectly fine spending money on, a good phone, a laptop, earbuds. I have spent some good money on this, and I'm very happy to say that it was worth it. If you've ever used a laggy phone or a laggy laptop, it's the worst. Like, the experience is just it's just awful. It's just not worth it. Like, you just don't want to do anything. Like, you don't want to go on your phone. You don't want to do work on your laptop. So yeah, if you've used technology that doesn't work well, you'll know that spending a little bit of money for better technology is definitely worth the money. Number 8, date night. I think that when I spend time with Will, it really enriches my life, so I don't mind spending money on him or our date nights. Like, I'll treat him, he'll treat me, we'll go out, we'll spend a little bit of gas, we'll go to Walmart, walk around. I know it's COVID, where else are you gonna go? But we'll go to the park, we'll spend money on like the parking meter, and I just feel like this money spent on date night or like date day is like worth it. Really happy spending the money on this type of experience because I feel like it really does enrich my life, and hopefully Will's is too. Isn't it the point of why we work so hard to have money to spend it with our loved ones? And I just want to add though about date night, like we also do have like days in where we like buy some food and bring it home or like cook at home too, but I'm just saying, like, generally speaking, money spent that's like related to my romantic life, I'm happy spending it. All right, number 9, sushi with mom. Me and my mom have like this Sunday ritual where we like go out and we get sushi together on Sundays, or I guess Fridays, depending on like when she has off. And yeah, sushi once a week, probably not the most economical thing, but honestly it makes me happy and it makes my mom happy, and like we just like share it together and like it's our thing, and I feel really good. We're like helping support the economy. So I think that, yeah, money spent on sushi is like not bad. Like, I know Mr. Money Stash harps on that, like, until you're like a certain level of financial wealth, you should not be spending money on sushi. Like, sushi is not the cheapest thing you could be buying. But I think that because I'm a minimalist and I don't really spend money in other areas of my life, that this is something that I'm intentional about and something that's meaningful to me. So I'm justified in it, and I really don't feel guilty at all. If anything, I love it. It's just adds joy to my life. All right, and number 10, miscellaneous needs or wants. Whenever I need something, I'm kind of past the point of, whipping myself on the back and being stoic and being, I don't know, ultra frugal. If I like need something, or if I like a bit of a want, I'm perfectly fine buying it. So recently I bought a heater, like a little mini heater that I carry around the house to keep me warm in the house. Like, did I need a heater? Could I have just put on another sweater? Yeah, but I was like, it's cold. I'm really cold. So I picked up a heater, it's just kind of add a little bit of quality to your life. I needed a bit more underwear. My underwear were kind of getting kind of ratty, so I picked up some more underwear. Do I have more than a week's worth now? Yeah, probably, but that's a need and a want, and so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I pick up chocolate when I'm at the supermarket. Do I need it? Not really, but do I want it? Is it miscellaneous? I'm like, yeah, so I do it. So I think that certain little small things sometimes fall into that category of miscellaneous, but if you're intentional about it and it's kind of enriching your life in like a positive way and you're not going overboard, I think it's perfectly fine to do these things. Another miscellaneous thing I can think of is, like, I do drink a lot of bubble tea, like from the store. That is just an addiction that I have just decided is meaningful. It makes me happy. I'm miserable without it. Let's just go with it. Life is too short, so let's have some more bubble tea. Oh, comment down below. What are things you still buy as a minimalist? I'd love to read it. You guys know I love reading your comments. Alright then, here are 10 things that I still buy as a minimalist. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!